Hi, hi YouTube. So, my name is Ryan Needham, and recently here I have been doing quite a bit of research, mainly in the topic of money. I learned that most people, they only know how to go to a job and work and collect a paycheck from a job. Well, that can be helpful in a certain way. Well, let me explain how that can be helpful. If you decide to save 10% of what you earn, that is a must. You will able to work your job and retire. So that's the positive side toward that's the positive side about working a 9 to 5 and getting a paycheck. Save 10% of your earning. I recently learned. I recently recommitted myself to that. Save 10% of your earning. I started reading this book called The Richest Man in Babylon. Man, I think he was a man. His name was Bansier, if I'm pronouncing his name right. And he was a chariot builder. And this was one of the method that he used to gain financial freedom. Um, well, there are other methods also, and I read T. Harv Eker. Um, his book is called Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, and in that book, we should um, he suggested that we should have our people in general, me, you, and everybody else, if we are seeking success, then we should have at least 6 bank accounts, and those bank accounts you are going to use them a certain way. For instance, like one of the account, you don't touch that account period unless you are going to invest in say for instance, if you are going to invest into a business which is going to where you're going to earn money on your return. For instance, I learned in this case, for instance, like a parking lot. I did not know people actually buy parking lots, but if you can own a parking lot, great place to start. Like somewhere out there in the Bay Area, San Francisco, is golden. If you can own a parking lot in an city such as San Francisco, New York, or wherever you will have to, even here, Santa Clara or somewhere, just own a parking lot. The that's what you call passive income, because you don't have to do nothing at all. All you do, you just purchase the parking lot, maintain it, and the money keeps on coming into you. So one of the account, that's what you will use it for. You will use one of the account for a long-term savings, to buy a house, to buy a car, and so forth. And you have your checking account, and you have your savings account. That's money that you don't touch, period. You know, so these are some of the uses of the accounts that T. Harv Eker talks about. So 6 bank accounts. I recently started working on that one too. Um, and also when it comes to like money, Grant Cardone, he says that most people, they don't know how to make money, they don't know how to keep the money, and they don't know how to multiply the money. So me myself, I'm working on that right now as we speak. So I hope I can be of some help to you guys in the future who wanted to make money, and who actually, sorry, earn money. The only Earl Nightingale says the only people who make money is the people who work at the mint. So we have to earn money. So if in the future the people who wants to earn money, hope I can be of some assistance to you, and I can help you to get started. So one way how to get started is um, you first know your language. Um, for instance, in this case for us is English, so we need to know English to a certain degree. Um, One of the reasons for that is high vocabulary. People who have high vocabulary, they are the most successful. Studies and research have actually shows that prove that people with a higher vocabulary tend to succeed. Um, they get higher grades in school and so forth. Um, Earl Nightingale, he says that from this was a research that done. Professors of English came close to um, professors of English came close to know quite a bit of words almost nearly every word in the English language. Remind you, the English languages consist of 600,000 words. That's a lot. That's a lot of words right there. The person who comes in at number two is the CEO of a company. That's by no surprise at all. So there you go. Your language is one. Um, so know your language. Develop high vocabulary. Save 10% of your earning, and try work your way up to the 6 bank accounts. So these are some of the rules and the laws of money that I'm focusing on right now. That area of my life, I'm trying to improve that area of my life, which is a financial area of my life. And also, I'm working out and committed myself. And I recently started doing journal. I started writing stuff down. I learned that by listening to Jim Rohn. He says you must journal, write stuff down. So I started writing my goals down. I started journaling, and another hard one came up here recently, which I'm going to work on. But that one is very tough. It's get like 4 hours of sleep a day, and you work for 20 hours. And the people who are extremely successful, that's how they became successful. But the trick towards that is when you started to make money, when you are making money, then you don't want to sleep. That's where the trick is. So you have to work your way up to start making a lot of money, and then you don't want to sleep because you are making money constantly. It's not easy, but it's doable. And if you put your mind to it, then you can do it. And this goes for um, if you want to be successful at anything at all, you have to put a lot of time into it, a lot of hours into it, and then eventually you will see the success. So these are some of the areas in my life that I'm working on right now, and I hope to help a lot of you guys, on your journey. Get, I hope to help a lot of you guys get started, so you guys can able to make money and raise your family up, and buy the house that you want to buy, drive the car you want to drive, and live where you want to live. So I am right now, I recently opened up an online marketing business. I did everything. I started it and I finished it already. I even got me a mentor, my coach, and she helps me a lot. So now I'm finished, I'm through with it. I'm gonna start in marketing now. So if you wanted to join me, or if you want to learn more about my company, I'm gonna leave you a link below. This link is free, so you click on it, and then for 15 days, you have 15 days to decide and make up your mind if you want to stay with us, or if you don't want to stay. Then the information that you get there, you can take that information, that blueprint, and go on and go use it and apply it to your life and make your life better. But I'm gonna leave you a link down below, and that link is free. And my name is Rayan Needham, and it was nice talking to you. And I hope in the future I will be able to talk to you more. And if there's any question, comments down below, leave it down there. I might can help you out with a few. I might can answer a few of your questions, because I have done quite a bit of reading and researching, and I'm also taking action and applying those whatever I read and research to my life right now. And I'm still reading The Richest Man in Babylon, and it's a great book, and I think you should get a copy at your nearest store. So by saying this, I hope you take finance serious, because you cannot live without money. Um, you're gonna have to learn how to make money and keep money and multiply money. So by now, I hope I tell you something of value. I hope it adds some kind of meaning to your life. I hope it changes you. I hope it done something for you. My channel, my YouTube channel, it is Mastering Millionaire Habits, and these are some of the habits that millionaires use in their day-to-day lives, because that's what I study. I study millionaires and people who get very, very far in terms of finance, and they are using simple strategies, simple laws and rules of money. And I hope you are following those laws yourself. And it's just like any other laws. If you don't follow them and you break them, then you're gonna pay the price. You get on the building, you jump up. Laws of gravity, you're gonna hit the ground. So same thing with any other laws. There are laws that govern money, just as it did 6,000 years ago in a city called Babylon in the Middle East. The people were very, very wealthy. It's a reason why they were wealthy. They understand the laws of money. So, you, my friends, I hope you take away something from this. If it's even save 10% of your earning, but do so. Don't just listen to what I'm saying. Also take action, and better yourself, and change the life of you and your family, and be productive, and move forward, and improve certain areas of your life, especially the areas where there is a lack of money. um, that's a place that you wanted to improve. You want to improve that. That area you want to improve, because you cannot live without money. It's impossible. Nobody can, and you will never get to live out your full life if you don't make a lot of money. You can't travel. You can't go meet the people you want to meet. You can't. There's a lot of stuff you can't do without money. Yes, there's a lot of stuff you can do without money, but there's a lot of stuff that the ones that you really, really wanted to do, you cannot donate a couple $1,000s to a charity. And you know there are stuff that, if you have money, then it allows you, to live the fullest. Like to give. You can give a lot when you have money. So because you have a lot to give. If you don't have money, then you don't have a lot to give. You know what I mean? So work on earning money. But first, before you earn money, you need to be successful. Earl Nightingale says success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal. So you need to be working on something which is going to make you successful in the end. And from that, whatever you are working on, the money will come later on after you work. Because like me, I did my online marketing business. I'm a success. I'm through with it. Now I'm gonna use that online marketing business to sell and to make money. So now I want you to be successful also. So I'm gonna leave you a link below, free. Click on it. Watch the 15 videos. Is a guy. His name is Dave Sharp. Great guy. You might wanted to listen to him, because he came from. He will tell you his story, and his story is a great story. I will tell you my story one day too. I have a lot of stories to tell, because where I'm at right now, it took me a while to get where I'm at, and I didn't just talk. I walk the walk, because I know that I have to get out of where I was. The situation that I was in, it was just not how I want to live, and I got out of it. And financially, I'm doing better. I get to keep most of my money now. My paycheck doesn't go away. The money that I get doesn't go away. I get more money than what I spend. So I want you to have that for yourself too, and the freedom. Alrighty. So click on the link below. My name is Ryan Needham. It was nice talking to you, and you guys have a great night. Bye bye.